Hey, listen up, Triple H. I'm gonna give you some credit. Your little speech last night on Raw was outstanding. I felt it. I felt your feelings. I felt your emotion. I thought it was very well done. You can fool some of us, but you're not gonna fool me. I know better. I know that you have more business to take care of inside that squared circle. I know a guy like you is not gonna bow down to a guy like Brock Lesnar. There's more money to be made, there's more ass to be kicked. You, sir, are not done by a long shot. You came out last night on Raw, and like I said, man, you had a really great speech. I enjoyed it immensely. I'm gonna be honest though, I've never really been a big fan of yours, Triple H. I mean, I've always respected where you came from, how you came up in the business, and what you've done, but I've just never really been a mark for you. Let's just say that. But I gotta say this. I almost had a tear come to my eye last night listening to your speech because, you hit the nail directly on the head. Especially when you started talking about, those guys that don't know when to hang up the boots. You don't want to be looked at as a guy that just hangs out in the back, waiting to get called upon. Of course, we know that you don't ever have to worry about that because you're the game. You're Triple H. You were married to Stephanie McMahon. There's the key word right there. McMahon. You're a McMahon, Triple H. You are within that family for life. And you have a lot more things to accomplish inside the ring and, of course, outside the ring on the corporate side. You can't fool me, Triple H. You're not going to sit there and tell me that you don't know what you're going to do. We know exactly what you have to do. You have to get some revenge on Brock Lesnar. Of course, this revenge might not come until the Royal Rumble. It might come sooner. Who knows? But we know that a guy like you, with a stellar, awesome, flipping career that you've had, we know that you are not going to go out like that. You are not going to go out with your last match being a loss, and not only a loss, but a tap out loss. Okay? And another thing, you not only got your arm broke once, you got your arm broken twice by Brock Lesnar. You can't sit there and tell me that you're done, that you don't have it anymore. You have a lot more to give. For crying out loud, you're not even that old. You're what, in your early 40s? You can still hang and bang. Trust me, it's all good. I know for a fact that your little retirement speech last night was just all an act. It was all a ruse. You got something coming, and I know you got it for Brock Lesnar. And it's going to be interesting to see how long this takes to play out. But I'm almost certain that we're going to see Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman within the next few weeks on Raw talking about how they made the game retire. We know it's going to happen. And then guess what? Triple H is going to have to come back and refute all that stuff you guys were talking about. He's going to have to come back and say how he's not done, how he's not washed up, how he can be that damn good still. Let me tell you something. This is going to make for some great TV. It's only a matter of time before we see and hear what Brock and Paul have to say. But I'm telling you, it's coming. We're going to see another Triple H and Brock Lesnar fight. I can almost guarantee that. Because Brock Lesnar is not going to get over on the game without getting some kind of retaliation. You can put that in the bank and you can sit on it, because there's no way Triple H is going to go out like that. When Triple H retires for good from the wrestling ring, he's going to retire on top. He's not going to retire with a loss. But anyways, those are my thoughts. I do have a question for you guys. What are your opinions on Triple H and last night on Raw? Did you think his speech was legit? Do you think he's really gone? I mean, he never really quite said yes or no. He kind of left it open-ended. But what do you think? I think there's a lot more to be said. I think there's a lot more to be done. I think there's a lot more to accomplish, a lot more money to be made, and a lot more ass to be kicked. But those are my thoughts. That is my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm Gold Dizzy. Peace out, everybody.